says.
Don't even try. You can't. You don't even try.
Hey!
1017 FM, 710 Keel. Yeah, you did. I cued you. 1017 FM, 710 Keel. Robert J. Wright and Erin McCarty. In a couple of seconds, a chat with Shreveport Police Chief Alan Crump. That's about 8:41 or 42. Read it.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah. Well,
All
you
right.
tell. Okay.
This is from someone pretty high up in the department.
Let's back up a little bit. In the 6 o'clock hour, we had, and there was a big get-together yesterday. It was Caddo commissioners and Shreveport City Council people and
State police and city marshal.
State police, city marshals, the sheriff's department, Shreveport police was represented.
There were Caddo commissioners, a lot of folks.
And the basic purpose of the meeting was to get together to try to work out a plan, if there is one, for two things. One, and you say, Robert, that is wrong if I'm wrong. Okay? Basically, what Mr. Steve said was, it was a waste of my time. And waiting.
No.
He said it was a waste of my time, and this is where I'm not sure I'm 100% right. You tell me, because you have been parsing the Prater interview. And what he also said was, basically, he lays it in the lap of the Shreveport police.
Yeah, they got to do this. It's their job to do. We'll help them if they want. They don't act like they really want it. So,
And
I'm here if you need me.
What Steve said was, they say they want to do a plan. They say they want our help, and then we never hear from them.
Yeah.
Is that basically it?
Pretty much.
So, back to your early you received from somebody inside the SPD.
Right. The bottom line, officers are offended. They're written up if they chase a bad man. Car chases are called off. We work with 8 to 11 officers per area, which is the bare minimum recommended staffing every single day. And now that crime is up, we're like, duh, you think? We've been trying to tell you. Chief Crump does not care. So we tell his boss, the mayor. She does not do anything to him. So the public outcries for the sheriff. The sheriff is like, so now it's my fault? So the public expects him to save Crump from Crump. Ollie needs to make changes.
45 days or so about talking to Shreveport police officers, guys on the street about this. And their phrase was, we really don't need the help. Let us do our jobs.
Yeah, take the handcuffs off us.
The quote I got from two officers. Let us do our jobs.
Yep.
And we would say, what does that mean? That explains to you and to the listeners and to everybody what it...
No, on the Planet Fitness traffic hotline, call 687-ROAD.
Your AccuWeather.com forecast, partly to mostly sunny and hot today. A high 98 will stay in the upper 70s tonight. We're looking at a high of 98 again tomorrow and 97 Friday. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm Maggie Johnson.
It's a Shreveport, but the chief says at this point, that's not needed.
Good morning. It's 8:41. It's Robert J. Wright and Erin McCarty, 101.7 FM and 710 KEEL. KEEL app free to download from Office Furniture Source. It sounds awesome. Joining us for a little bit is Shreveport Police Chief Alan.
To me.
Okay.
Last year, the Mayor Tyler and the City Council gave the Shreveport Police Department $150,000 to run overtime operations.
Mm-hmm.
In this year's budget, the mayor and the council allotted us $300,000 to run overtime operations, which we have been doing, collaborating from long haul that we started last year, and many operations we've ran as an offshoot of long haul, in addition to the most current operation that we're running right now called Darkness Falls. Now, I can't speak about what the parish may need to give to the sheriff's department, anything like that. That's not my place to discuss those issues. So whatever is being alluded to there by the sheriff or anyone else relative to the parish, y'all would have to continue to pose those questions to them. But as it relates to the Shreveport Police Department, our administration, our can to do our operations. So I don't understand where whatever confusion is arising. I never asked the council for any money.
Well, the commission.
I would be
Right.
out of place to do that anyway.
Right.
I work for the city of Shreveport.
The mayor a couple of weeks ago at the city council meeting said, and I'm almost quoting her, she when you were not at the other meeting and she was questioned about that, she said, let me make it real clear to you. The chief and his people are working with the sheriff and his people behind the scenes on a
Yesterday, that the units other than Shreveport Police driving through neighborhoods in Shreveport. Well, I think Sheriff Prater was clear in an interview he had that, at least I read an article in the Shreveport Sun, and I'll just leave that there relative to patrolling. But he also said in an article that we do work together. We continue to believe to be the best thing to approach some of the issues we face in the city limits of Shreveport.
Talking to Shreveport Police Chief.
Large numbers of sick leave, come back to work, and then go out sick again.
But are more than half of your officers on desk jobs?
No, and I don't know. I don't understand what your point is, or if you're in some type of disarray. And if everybody, I believe, would just be honest, a lot of the confusion, a lot of the nonsense would not even be there. So I'm not going to try to answer you specifically right now based off of what you're saying somebody else has said to you. So police officers, it was said in commission meeting yesterday that a police officer shared with one of the commission members that we need more equipment. We've purchased cars. We have equipment. So very broad. What is he talking about? Is he talking about cameras? Is he talking about body mics? Is he talking about drones? Equipment is a broad term, but that's what the commissioner said the officer said. Is that true? Yeah, we can always get more equipment to do certain things, but a large sum of money has been spent to get brand new cars, the computers that are in the cars, the body mics, the cameras. We try to do as much as we can according to the budget policies that we have in place that govern chases, and those officers should know that, because when we receive policies, when we do policy upgrades, every officer gets that, and it is that officer's responsibility to make his or herself aware of the policy. Now, if they get in a foot chase, and if they can catch that individual, then good. But to endanger not only the officer's life, even the person we are pursuing, but when we put the public in to continue to do our jobs in a safe fashion. Many, not only in Shreveport, many major incidents relative to vehicle chases. So,
Chief, based